and welcome to The Way I See It. So, as you know, this podcast or YouTube video is it's called The Way I See It, but it's actually featuring in the very first series my book, which is called Running Chronicles, 21 Lessons I Learned from Running. And it's really about the lessons I learned from running rather than the actual art of running. So if you want to know exactly why I wrote the book, you can check out the first episode either on Spotify or on YouTube to discover why I developed this love of running and why I decided to write the book. But in any case, I do hope that, you are inspired, which is one of the reasons why I wrote the book, that, it would teach other people, that I could share my learnings from the practice of running with other people and that they would be inspired as well. All right. So today I'm going to read Grandma's Lesson. This is chapter 13 in the book, Grandma's Lesson. Running provides me with lots of opportunity to think and reflect on the past and find answers for the present and dream of the future. I think if you've been following me, you'd know that one of my episodes, it's called Find Time for Solitude, where I talk about how running gives me that space to think, to reflect, to find answers. So this is about it. This is almost the same thing where I'm saying it gives me time to think and reflect. So on one such day, I was reflecting on my childhood. I remember how as children we would go and spend time with our grandmothers for the day or the weekend. The grandmas would always send me out to buy something or the other, either from the shop or from someone's home. Lesson 1. The grandmas knew exactly what they wanted you to get. They explained clearly to you what you were to purchase. Don't buy anything else. Lesson 2. The grandmas were always clear about the destination. They knew what they wanted and where to get it, so they would be specific in where they were sending you to. Don't go anywhere else. Lesson 3. The grandmas were very specific with their money. They knew exactly how much the item they wanted cost. They would give you the exact money, or if they give you more, they knew how much change you had to bring back. If you dared to drop a penny, you had better be ready to bend down in the street and run your hand through the sand looking for that penny. Don't lose grandma's money. I remember many a time when I had to stoop down and look for the change, I tell you. Lesson 4. The grandmas knew exactly how long it would take you to go and get what they wanted. You were expected back within a specific time. You better not stop to talk to any friends on the way because they were waiting. Don't dilly-dally. As I laughed at these memories, I realized how important they were to life. Lesson 1. God knows exactly why you are on this earth and what your mission is. God is specific about what you are supposed to do. Understand what it is that you are expected to do and go for it. Don't deviate from what is expected of you. Your mission has not been set by another human being. Lesson 2. God knows the way to get to where you need to go. Pay attention to spiritual directions and focus on the road you have been set on. Another human has not set your destination. They cannot tell you the way to get there. It does not mean you do not have mentors or learn from others who have succeeded in what you want to do. Like Jim Rohn says, listen to advice, but make your own decisions. Take direction, but not orders. Lesson 3. God knows what it will cost you to achieve your mission. The price you will have to pay is already determined, and you have been given exactly all that is required to acquire it. You are missing nothing. You have what it takes to fulfill your mission. No human being put in you what is required because they did not send you out in the first place. Lesson 4. God knows exactly how long you have to accomplish your vision. You are working at the pace that is required of you. No man knows how long it will take you. No man sent you, and so they cannot determine how long it will take. Let each person go at the pace that has been set for them and accomplish their own mission. I just hope you understood that. That was I was just thinking about my, growing up, and my grandmas, they were always sending us out to buy something or the other. And I just thought, I just broke down that entire experience. And I'm just saying that, first of all, just like the grandma knows what they're sending you for, the one that sent you to this earth to come, to do something, knows exactly what he sent you for, right? I believe that very strongly. And then the second lesson was that, grandmas knew where they wanted you to go buy that sugar or whatever food stuff they were sending you for. They knew where it was. God also knows what your destination is, where you have to go. He knows the end from the beginning, the Bible says. So, we can trust him because he already knows. He sent us. When my grandmother is sending me to go and buy something, I can trust that she knows where when she explains it to me, I can trust her because she knows where I'm supposed to go. So you can trust God because he knows where you're going. And then thirdly, I said, grandma is very clear about the money. I mean, don't play with grandma's money. They know they'll be giving you the pennies like this, and they'll be counting it 2, 3, 4, and then they're very specific about the money that they give you. They will give you the exact amount of money. And if they're going to give you something where you have to bring the change, they know exactly how much change. You can't take grandma's money and buy a sweet here or what, and come home with a penny. No way, you couldn't. And it's the same thing with God. I believe that the Bible says that we have been given everything that we need for righteousness, right? We've been given everything that we need to fulfill the vision and the purpose that God has sent us here to do. So I believe that just like the grandmas knew the cost that we would have to pay, God knows the price we have to pay. And he has equipped us. He has given us the exact amount of money, the exact amount of skill, talent, intellect, habits, personality, everything about us is enough to fulfill that vision that he sent us to fulfill. We carry and embody everything that we need to fulfill that purpose. Nothing's missing. Nothing is missing. We have exactly what we need for it. And sometimes, the vision might be really complicated and you think, oh, I cannot do it. That's so hard. But I've come to learn that we have everything. And I have learned to, sometimes when it gets really hard, to look inside and to trust myself and to trust the voice and to say, okay, I do have everything. I do have what it takes to fulfill this. My disposition is exactly what is needed to fulfill this purpose. So trust yourself and trust God. And finally, sometimes people fulfill their vision really, really quickly before you say 1 to 2. Someone's already done what they need, whatever it is they want to achieve. And sometimes you're taking a long time. Like I feel that I'm taking a long time in achieving my purpose. But I strongly believe that God already knows how long it's going to take you. God already knows because he sent you. So he knows the time that it's going to take you. He knows the lessons, the path that he's going to take you on, and what you're going to learn, and how long it's going to take you to get there. And I think what's important is to trust the sender that he knows, right? So that's the lesson. That's grandma's lesson. And so as you know, I always have my hashtags. So the hashtag is focus on the mission. Focus on it. All right? You have all it takes. Hashtag trust the voice inside. Hashtag be single-minded, be purposeful. Don't look left, don't look right, focus. Otherwise, you're going to miss it. You're going to start playing on the road and talking to your friends. And guess what? Grandma will be there waiting for you. She wants to cook her soup and you're holding her salt or her ingredient over there talking to your friends, right? Don't waste time. Don't talk. Don't look left or right. Focus on the vision. Go and get what it is that God has sent you to do. Go and get grandma's salt so that she can cook her soup, right? Okay, so trust the voice inside, be single-minded, and then go get it. Hashtag go get it. Hashtag go get it. Be unafraid, all right? Let the other people be there dancing, clapping. Be single-minded. Let them be there gossiping, talking. Be single-minded. Let them be there doing whatever they're doing, gossiping, whatever. Be single-minded, all right? So I'm going to now go and read you chapter 5 for this episode, and it's called Set the Pace. When I start to run, I decide on my pace. I do not want to run so fast that I burn out. I do not want to run so slow that I might as well be walking. I need to run at a pace which allows me to have the exercise my body needs. At the same time, I need to run at a pace which does not stop me from finishing my run because I am out of steam. Thus, I must have a balanced pace. It is irrelevant who is walking slower or running faster than me on the track. I have a focus. I know my capacity, and so I pay attention to my pace to ensure I achieve my objective. It's like driving in Milton Keynes, where we have so many roundabouts. A car can zoom past you, and then you arrive at the roundabout, and there they are, waiting. Their fast pace is irrelevant. You are both at the same destination. Business and life are the same. You need to set a pace which works for you. Do not set a pace which is in comparison to others. Decide what works for you. What will ensure that you can go on this journey for the long haul and not tire out or give up midway? What will ensure that you do not move too slow? It's as though you are standing still. Life is, however, about learning and growing. Be open to changing the pace when you know better, when you get stronger, when you learn something new, when your capacity increases. You can increase your pace. Be open to slowing your pace down when you need to protect your mental and physical well-being, to spending time with your family, to having fun, to learning new things. All right, this is quite self-explanatory as well. It's about just setting your pace. Don't look at what the people are doing, saying, getting. Set the pace that works for you. Once you've decided on your vision and you're focused on your objective, set the pace that works for you. And as you learn more and as you're able to increase your pace, increase it. If you need to slow down to maybe do other things, slow down, but decide on your pace and run at that pace that is yours and that is not forced or dictated or in comparison to other people. All right? So hashtag pace yourself. Hashtag know your pace. Hashtag learn. Hashtag grow. Hashtag increase your capacity. Hashtag focus on your race. All right, people. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and for listening on Spotify. Thank you for joining me on The Way I See It. This is The Way I See It. And as you know, I'm focusing on my book. I'm featuring my book. And I just wanted to share the writings in the book with you so that you can be inspired, so that you can be encouraged, so that you can get going, so that you can believe in yourself, so that you can be fearless, so that you can, just set yourself up for what it is that you want to do. All right. And I just wanted to share this book with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I look forward to having you again. And please remember that you can feedback your thoughts and your comments back to me. That would be amazing. Thank you. Goodbye.